Hello and welcome to Big City Luxury. Today we're going to do a one-year review of the Condor Rip-Away EMT Pouch. This has been attached to my range bag for well over a year at this point, but I wanted to do a real-life review versus an unboxing. So what we have here is my IFAK, which is individual first aid kit. This is built and supplied for me and my personal needs. Your IFAK and first aid kits will likely be different or very different from my needs. Again, this is one of multiple first aid kits that I have. This one is specific to me going to the gun range. Fortunately, I've never had to use it, but it is for the possibly and rare occasion or occurrence of someone getting shot by a bullet. So let's take a look at the actual rip-away function. This pouch is attached to my range bag with two mollies. There is a hook and loop field that attaches the pouch to the bag, and then a kind of a primary strap that holds it on, just to prevent it from getting knocked off at any point. Not that it would. We'll start by releasing the strap. Your typical two-finger release mechanism. And then secondly, grab hold of the bag, a nice tug with the handle here from the pouch, and it releases it nicely. So let's take this bag up to tabletop so we can do a proper review. Again, this is a review of the Condor Rip-Away EMT Pouch. Not so much the contents. Well, we'll certainly take a look at the contents, but again, this has been personalized for me. Let's get it moving. Before we get into it, let's do a quick tour of the exterior of the pack or the pouch. On the front, there's a small area for a patch, two molly straps, or two areas for mollies to come in. On both the left and right of the bag, we have molly strips. On the rear, of course, we have that big patch of hook and loop that attaches to the main bag. Nothing on the bottom except some reinforcement. And of course, the top we have the the pull strap, as well as two zippers with little mini pulls that are of high quality. Just as a side note, while we all love to put our blood type on our pouches and medical kits and field kits or whatnot, any EMT or medical personnel is definitely going to take a sample of your blood and do a test before administering any blood. They're not going to take a patch at its word. But what's really important is that you do have a first aid type of identifier, so that if you're the one not grabbing your IFAK, maybe a buddy or someone at the range, they can quickly identify which one does contain medical equipment. So that is super important. The other thing you could do is buy a red pouch. I probably should have in retrospect, but I like the black. It matches everything else, so I went the black EMT pouch. Though if I were to do it again, I probably would get the red. So I have a pen, a Sharpie. Sometimes I use it on targets and such. So I actually have a second Sharpie on the inside that's fresh. And of course, like everyone should have a proper pair of shears. Just pull that out so you can see nice up and close. But it's the special shears so you can cut through clothing and whatnot without hurting or piercing your skin. So onward and forward. So one could grab both at the same time. Pull down. Here's where you open it up. I'm just gonna start pulling things out so you can get a good idea of how it holds all of the goodies that I have. Do a little tour of the inside with everything pulled out and go from there. Again, I'm not here to talk about what I've put into it. That'll be another video. We have some saline, rubber gloves, the other Sharpie I had talked about, more gloves, some blood clot, and some tape. And there we are. I'll get a close-up here, see if we can get it sideways for you. So here we have a couple of elastic bands, kind of inserted with each other, inlaid with each other. Also one big area. There's no pocket or anything here, just these two straps. As we move over to this compartment, again, we have a couple of elastic straps. There's a small one for a pen or some other sort of thermometer or such here, and likewise a second loop of elastic material here. In the very, very back here, there is a small pouch, a small pocket for the pouch with an elastic band. Fairly well built, I'd say. You can see it is the Condor here. And one last thing, there's two little loops here, one on this side of the right, top right, and then one on the top left. In theory, those would be for attaching keys or little dangly things. And then there are two identical ones at the bottom corners, so four total of these little paracord loops. And that's it. That brings us to the end. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you next time.